Why is marriage 65-35?
A partnership works when you can carry their 20 or they can carry your 20. And that when you both just have 20, you have a plan where you don't hurt each other.
Marriage is not always 50-50.
It's never 50-50.
Yeah.
Ever. And so what we do is we quantify where we are. So if Steve comes home and he'll be like, I got 20.
Just in terms of energy.
Just energy, investment, kindness, patience. I'm at 20. And I'll be like, I'll cover you. I got you, brother. Like, I'll pull the 80. Sometimes we come home, which we have done a lot. My mom has been sick. And I'll say, I've got 10. And Steve 2 days ago said, I'm riding a solid 25. So we know that we have to sit down at the table anytime we have less than 100 combined and figure out a plan of kindness toward each other.
What's your impression of that video?
I think if you go into marriage with the mindset that it will or should be 50-50, you will reach disappointment in your marriage.
Oh, okay.
If y'all have kids, God bless them, because marriage is not 50-50. When I have a migraine or I feel very low, wifey lets me get in a nap. And for me, that means everything. When we're dealing with kids, your head start hurting, you just feeling less of yourself, the other partner should have you. When she refuses the naps but start making a lot of tired mistakes, I let it annoy me because I want my wife to trust me enough, to know it makes me feel good when I could afford her a nap.
When you think about the communication, what's the communication like?
See, for me, communication is truly everything. I believe once we got married, not that we share the same brain, but where we have access to both brains. If we're in a debate and she asks me what I'm thinking, you get on my nerves is what I would tell her if that's what I'm thinking. And that's how I always looked at marriage. Or once you get married, you gotta be honest, because I feel like if I treat God's daughter a certain way, like he tells me to, he's gonna bless that marriage and he's gonna, my bloodline's gonna be more successful because I'm following what he's saying. I like how they communicate. I'm too tired, I'm sick, I don't have it, I'm at a 10. I like that. I feel that keeps you from being insensitive to the person. Where it's like, you know what, I get it. When I'm at a 10, I don't even want to hear anything. I just want to put the covers over my head and just, I love their setup.
I think that's the beautiful thing about being in a relationship is the fact that you're in it for the same vision, but at the same time, what I like about it is the fact that you are with your best friend. That's always been my theory. And I remember seeing movies and people talking about like how I can't be with my best friend because, that would, break the relationship or whatever. It's the opposite. So I agree with you. Some days I don't feel 100%. My 50% won't be there if I'm not 100%. Watching that video and made me really realize that it's true. We're so used to hearing 50-50. A relationship is 50-50, but it's not. The reality is I got your back, you got my back, right? There's going to be certain situation when I'm going to need you and I'm going to give you 10%. I'm going to ask you to give the 90%. And it could be the opposite. It doesn't matter.
When both of y'all are at 10, how do y'all handle that? How do you handle that?
We actually had a conversation about it. That's when we sit around the table. I think we basically, and I think that's even the part that you definitely have to be honest, right? And I think depending on the relationship that you have with your partner, as soon as you are honest to one another, that changes everything, because now you're sharing your emotion, you're sharing your feelings, and these are important part of us. It's important for us to be able to share those emotions and those feelings. And if you can't and you don't feel comfortable sharing that with your partner, then you don't have your best friend. And then the relationship will be 10-10, and then it's gonna go to 5-5 and 0-0. So
if y'all marriage is 50-50, let us know. Personally, I don't think it works like that.
Well, actually, because we're so used to hearing 50-50, I actually paid attention to the 50. It's like, if I can do something, my partner can do the same thing and vice versa. But now I'm looking at it differently from that video. I'm just happy because this made me realize, hey, this whole time, my partner had my back. And that's something I'm truly grateful for, because we have that relationship where we're able to share those emotions and feelings. And then she scratched mine, I scratch hers, and that's the way we're riding. And that's so far been the winning recipe.
If you got yourself a unicorn, let us know what system y'all got working for y'all in the comment section.
Subscribe to our channel. Please press the like button. We want to hear all about what you have to say. And if you disagree and you think it's 50-50, please let us know.